Market has been having a correction for last couple of days, and it's deeply oversold now, so a bounce will not be out of question. Doesn't mean that it is going to stick. The bounce might be a short-term phenomena, but that's the most likely thing. But irrespective of that, it's basically the individual stock is what I trade, and I focus on individual stock actions. So basically both on bullish and bearish side, anticipation allows you to be ahead of the market, or anticipation puts you in control of your own trading, and it's not like you're spending hours to do this. This is just a 10 or 20 minutes job every day, and I have detailed out process in a video which I did last week about my daily process flow. So let's look at some of the candidates which are setting up on the bullish and bearish side for this market. Even though the market has sold up, many stocks are still holding up. Say stocks like this during this entire selling period has held up near its high, so that's a kind of a candidate which can make a move. And if you see previously, like here, say here 3-5 days, the stock made a 43% move. If you can see that, like $7 move, almost like move of 53% here, or like say from here to here, this was like a 35% move. So stocks can make a big 8 to 20% move in a couple of days. Like here, this was an anticipation setup, and if you go back and see my post, I had highlighted this stock repeatedly, and between this and this, like the stock made 31% move in just 3 or 4 days. So basically, in order to do this kind of an anticipation, you need to understand that stocks move in momentum burst. Like say a stock like this which is going sideways, now if it breaks out and if it goes 20%, it's just like will happen in 3 to 4 days. So this is a very nice setup now, because stock has gone sideways and not been affected by selling. Can Doesn't mean that it is only going to break out to the upside. Many times a stock like this can also break down, but at the moment it is setting up very well. See, similarly, the stock is setting up very well. SUPN, see again, stock is setting up very well. Any breakout from here is like an 8 to 20% move, and then your objective is to, or my objective is to capture lots of hundreds of these 8 to 20% move in a year, basically. So here buy crest, which has an orderly pullback. A lot of stocks will have pullback because of the market is under pressure, but then they will not have a deep pullback, and a stock like this is an example of that. And if it gets going, you're looking at 8 to 20%. Similarly, this Green Brick Partners Limited, EUPS, which tried to break out here, and like in a couple of days it made 9%, 6-7% move, but like because of the market weakness has come back to its same breakout point, and now if it again breaks out, it can go. Then you have weeks. See, these stocks are like really holding up very well. CMRX, AAOI, then you have OSIR Therapeutics, Cable Vision System, you have Momo, LTXP. Again, stock had a breakout and then just like kind of went sideways for last 3 days because it didn't follow through because of the market probably. Or you have Biomarine, you have Green Dot Corporation, which is setting up very well. Like the series of narrow range day, if you see, stock is like kind of holding up really well, and any breakout here, you're looking at, like say if it goes to 22, you're looking at 14% move. So in order to become good at this, you have to do this daily. You can't just like and say, okay, the market is weak, or somebody is telling me that the world is going to come to an end and I will stop. No, you have to do it. You have to be ready with your list. If the market starts breaking out, you'll know the stocks in your list will break out, and your then objective is to get into them. But obviously I'll be cautious on the bullish side as of now, because I want to see some uh, sign of the market itself, buyers coming in aggressively. So this blue, again, like it has pulled back very uh, in a orderly manner. Your Kite Pharma, your Acuity brand, your Pizza, Energizer Holding, then you have some IPO, CHMA, and Top Build Corporation. So all of these are stocks which are on my bullish watch list, and those are the stocks which I'll be looking at if they start breaking out today. Even those in position size, I might be taking a smaller position because of the market weakness. Now what has happened in the last couple of days is that because there's a lot of selling, now most stocks are oversold. There are like very few stocks in your in my anticipation list currently, because most of the stocks have been already sold down, and then they have to have a counter trend bounce and set up again for a further down move. But these are some of the stocks: RRC, then there is Solar Winds, then Nation Star Mortgage Corporation, then you have VNR, then RCAP. So these are some of the stocks which are showing up. But like the fact that there are not many anticipations set up on the bearish side tells you that the market is severely oversold. The process to find these kind of stocks is simple. I'm basically focusing on stocks with momentum, and at some stage later this week I'll be making a video to show you step by step how to do this, so that anyone can do it. Because a lot of time you see people say, "Oh, trade momentum stocks, trade stock this," but they don't tell you step by step what is the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. And if you don't know that, then you're lost. What kind of scans to run, when to run, how to identify a candidate from them, and then get into them. So we look at those things as we go along this week. But anticipation allows you to get into a breakout much earlier. Obviously there are breakouts which I also buy, but uh, anticipation is really my focus more and more as I keep on having more and more capital to trade. As your capital size increases, it's more efficient to trade anticipation candidates.